Start recording. Yeah. Mm. So today I'll just quickly go through yesterday's whatever we run. I hope you all got received the code and the CSV file. And if you have received it, then we can actually what we can do is we can uh, use the code, the script file, and the CSV, and I will show you how to install any data, and then how to do basic analysis, explore the data set, and do some basic graphs. Okay, so let's start off with opening the R Studio. So uh, you should all follow me. Okay. And if you want me to go slow or repeat some steps or anything, just let me know. Okay. So, when I'm will be presenting, I won't be able to see the chat, but Anjali or me, someone can just, interrupt me in between and uh, tell me to, repeat certain part. All right. Okay. So let me open the yeah. Can you see the R Studio screen?
Yes, your screen is visible.
All right. So, let me again, like, start from the beginning. So once you open it, you have to first go to the session, and then you have to set your working directory, choose your directory, okay, wherever you want to, wherever you have your directory ready. Like for me, okay, and then you can go to file, open file, and open the script file, that is day one. Okay. So we yesterday we just saw, explored some very basic syntax, and we tried to, explore the inbuilt data sets and see how to uh, it, like find out what are the inbuilt data sets are there, and then go through the create some basic summary of those data sets. So one of the there are lots of libraries in R. So for most of for most of the analysis, you have this collection called tidyverse. So if you install this library, then you have access to most of the library in it. So library tidyverse is basically a collection of lots of other packages. So to install it, you can go to package, okay, and then here, see, you can already see the name of the library over here, okay. You can here again search here as well. So here you can see tidyverse, right? So here you can see all the documentation, the version, okay, description file is there. For me, I already have tidyverse installed. Here tools also you can go and install packages. Here you can type. Okay, on install. Okay. So let me know once you are done installing the package. So once any issues with installation, I can see the chat or anything. Anybody responding? May, Anjali. Yeah, so if you guys have installed the package, so we can call the package by typing library and the name of the package and just control enter. And that way you will have the package with you. So to load a file, so it's always CSV. Okay, so it's better like I'm naming the file as data because that way it will be easy to do rest of the functions. Then it's read.cv. So basically we are asking R to read the CSV file. So when you put this, it will, because we have already set the working directory, it will already, so you can just put the name. Okay, if your working directory is not set, then you have to give the whole path to the CSV file, or you can just put the name. So I'm using the car90 dataset. So car90.csv, and then header means header column, header row. Header row means where you have the variables name stored. So do have the header row. So true. Header row is equal to true. Now control enter, the data is loaded. Let's explore the data set. So like yesterday, dim is the dimension. So dimension data is the name of the CSV file. So you can see there are 111 rows are there and 35 columns are there. Now let's go and see the structure. Okay. So here you can see this data frame has 111 observation of 35 variables. So you have this X, which is I think the model name, the country is there, engine, front end, like this, steering, rim. It's all about weight, tire. I guess yeah, this is the data set which contains different country, different car brand, and what all details are there, like the mileage, okay, the height and the length, gear ratio, okay, what tank is there, steering, okay, transmission. So all these, and you have the price as well. And you can see here you have the uh, data type mentioned as well. So it's very important to like put in the correct data type. So there is character, integers, number. Okay. So you can see there are the data types clearly mentioned here. Now let's check the column name. So here you can see the column names over here. And then let's go and check the summary statistics. So here you can see the summary statistics. Okay. Character, character, there won't be any minimum and maximum. So wherever there is a number or integers, you can see there is a minimum, maximum, mean, medium, all this you can see. It gives the summary statistics. So, for example, when you get your new data set, it's better to see if there are any missing values. Okay. And generally in a data set, missing values are put as NA. And when we are going to do further analysis, better to clean the data. And first step to clean the data is to clean all the not available rows or columns. Okay. So here I'm trying to figure out how many missing values are there in the variable. Okay. So again, like last time I mentioned, when you add question mark, so you can put question mark and the function name, and it will give you all the details in the help panel. Okay. Sum of vector elements. So you can see over here, you get all the details, all the methods, references, everything. So now let's do the sum. So basically what it's doing is, we are calculating is.na is a logical operator, and we are asking in the data table how many NAs are there, total NA. So it's showing 323 NAs are there. Okay. So if you want to further explore it, so S apply. So S apply is again much more, it will show the list. Okay, so here in first we are only seeing the total number. Now, if you want to explore like which particular columns we have NAs in it, so we can use this as supply function, and it will show the column. Like for example, columns and rows. So here you can see 3 type each column. Okay. So now what to do is, we can't have, when analyzing any data set, we can't have this NA in our Excel file or CSV file. We have to remove those NA. So we are creating a new CSV file or new table, which is called data without NA, and I am omitting those rows where the NA is there. Okay. I'm not omitting any variable, only the observation, because when we have large sets of observation, it's okay to delete some of it to have much more cleaner data set. So we have removed the row. Okay. Now if you print, it will show you the data set. Okay. Now let's again check the sum. So earlier we checked the sum. It was 323 NAs are there. Now let's check if it has managed to remove the NA. See, it's managed to remove those rows which has NAs. Now it is 0. Okay. Let's see the dimension now. Okay. And then let's see the structure. See, it has now we have only have 11 observations of 35 variables, which is like not very good, but yeah. Now we can do a summary. Okay. You will see that the changes are there. Now let's create a scatter plot. So for that, uh, we are putting the price. So we know these are okay. So let me tell you one shortcut. So if you put control, you have to click in the console and control and L, then the whole console is clear. Okay. I mean, you can clear it if you feel like there's a lot of very crowded and creating a lot of distraction. So you can keep cleaning the console. So now let's uh, do the scatter plot. So we are creating the scatter plot with X price as an x-axis and mileage as an y-axis. So here we are calling the ggplot library. So from ggplot, okay, let me, if you go, put question for, so here you can see the whole package, all the details. Another is to see, this is a tidyverse. Okay, here you can get lot of other details of the packages. This is a very useful website. You can just go to the ggplot, and over here you can have overview, how to install, where to install from, and there is a cheat sheet where you can have all the functions and syntax written. Then there is usage, and see, there are some examples as well. So Tidyverse is the website where you can easily get some help. There are a lot of other packages are also there. Okay. Now let's go to the, yeah. So here, what we are doing, like we are calling ggplot, and here we are mentioning the datasets name. Is the aesthetic, like what x and y will be there. Okay. So here I'm putting x is equal to price and y is equal to mileage. And then geom point is the point. This is a scatter plot. So scatter plot is the point graph. And we are fitting a smooth line. Okay. We'll see if it works. So it's showing this plot. Okay. Uh, you guys managed to do this? Anyone? Like, did you manage to reach this or create this plot?
Participants do use this particular interval
Mhm.
to clarify any questions that are
Yes,
arising.
yes, yes. Any questions? Anywhere you are stuck, you want me to repeat? All right, one person has got it. Anyone else is trying? No worries. I will continue. I will go to the next one. So now let's find the correlation between the variables. I mean, like we have seeing this graph, right? Do you guys think there is the correlation or not? So let's find that. Okay. So the function is to is COR. Then we are putting data, the data set name. Just dollar sign over here is the call sign to indicate the particular column. So here we want to see the price column. We are selecting the price column and mileage. So we are basically finding the correlation between price and mileage. So here if you have some idea about correlation, the correlation can be positive and negative or no correlation. So minus is minus 0.713 means it's highly not correlated, like inversely correlated, inversely related. Now we move on to create a bar plot. To find the bar plot, we have to first figure out what is the average price. So we are doing the aggregated function. We are aggregating price and country data and finding the mean. Okay. And we are basically creating another column where we are calculating the average price. Now we are creating the GG plot, the bar graph. So if you see over here, the overall syntax is similar. So you are calling for GG plot. Here we use the data as a data no NA, but here we are asking average price. Then the aesthetic, okay? And then we are saying what should be the x-axis, what should be the y-axis. Here we are reordering the country based on descending order of the price. And then y-axis will be price. And we fill the bar based on different country. And then after that, you add plus. Plus, when you add plus, means the code will go to the next line. So it's not finishing it. So it will read the whole thing. Okay. Then you have, so earlier it was we were doing the scatter plot. Now we are creating the bar. So the function is geom point and here geom bar. And then stat is the identity. Over here we are not counting. The original one we are keeping it. Okay. Then we are create the themes. There are different themes available. We are keeping it minimal. And then LABS, lab. Here it means we are labeling the bar graph. So we are putting the title, then X and then Y axis. Okay. So let's create this. See? So average car price by country. So like you can see Germany, Mexico, USA. So it has arranged it. So descending order. So like here we have put it like reorder the country. We have reordered the country based on the price. We have filled different country with different color. And then here we have access text, this text, the labels. we have put it in an angle 45 degree for easy readability. Okay. And guys means any what do you call legend. We don't need any legend because it's already quite clear about. So we have fill equal to false. Similarly, we can create a box plot between price and country. I am assuming that you guys already have some understanding of what bar graph, box plot are there. Okay. I'm not going into the details of it. Now, this is the car price distribution by country. It's the same. Its color over here, if you see, is the same. The syntax is same. Then geom box plot. So we can actually go to help. If you need any help or anything you want to know, you can just search here. If you want to understand like any kind of function and you're not sure what all can go into that, you can just search here. Like for example, geom box plot, and here you can see all the details. So this is a box and whiskers plot. Then you can see the usage here. So basically you see it is bracket. You can do all these changes. Okay. And what are all this? You can see in argument. These are the arguments. Mapping, data means the data set. Okay. Outlier color, if there are any outliers there. Variable with legend or not. Okay. So here you can see all the details. You can go through this, and based on that, so the plots will be shown in that plot panel. Okay. And you can then go to zoom and it will show you the more zoomed version, and you can export here, save as image, save as PDF, or copy to clipboard. Okay. As needed. The box plot is done. Now let's go to do the basic trend analysis. Okay. So here we can see is the same ggplot, data type, X, Y. Okay. We are grouping it as one because we don't need country wise separate one. We are fitting a line. We are mentioning the color. We can change, if you want, you can change it to any other color. Okay. We can see how thick you want this line to be, and minimal theme, and then labels like this. So I'm just showing you how to create this basic graph. But if you go to that tidyverse page, let me and go to ggplot. You can see there are a lot of other stuff. There are heat maps. There are a lot of stuff. Like you can just keep exploring. Okay. And go through this. All right. So now, um, have you like gone through the code and are you getting the plots, participants? Any anywhere you are stuck? So that group is equal to one means we are creating only one. We are not putting in different countries or different groups. Like in bar plots and all, we kept the countries like in a different, right? So we can, here we are only creating only one, right? Anything else? So see, this is like I've showed very basic, just how to work with your own data sets. So these are just basic graphs. Then you can do lot of analysis, any analysis you want. You can do regressions and all. That you have to like you know keep practicing, keep doing it. Then it will be easier for you. It will get easier. Definitely, it will get easier once we start doing it. So now you can ask me any questions at the moment, anything that you want to know, and any queries, any doubts you have in your mind regarding R as a whole, uh, any sources you want to like anything. So you're open. Maybe Anjali or me, you can like you can just put your hands or you know share some sign, then you can unmute and you can ask any question. Okay.
Absolutely. If there are any questions, feel free to ask our instructor. If there's anything you'd like for her to try out, or if you're stuck anywhere with an error, this would be a really good opportunity for you to get that clarified.
Also do share that feedback form. Sure. So here you can see this sign, right? Just you have to click that and it will save it. You can actually save the whole project. Okay. This will save as an R project. You don't have to like start from scratch. So you can just start from where you like from where you have left. Okay. R not only data like visualization, there are a lot of other like uh, of course there are a lot of data analysis as well, not only visualization. Uh, Mostly it's focused on data science. Like some people can use it to develop apps and all, but it's like hardcore statisticians like and data scientists use R. You have Python and Java and other language for other stuff. And you can also use Python, R, or Java and all other language along with R. But R is highly focused when it comes to data science, data analysis, and statistics. The best thing about this is just like an open source with huge amount of resources available. So you can just keep on trying. Once you understand the basics, it will be easier to pick up. I hope yesterday and today's session you could understand the basics of it, like how to even open it, explore some data sets. Now you have a little bit more confidence to actually start using your own data sets and do some. But of course, if you want to do data analysis or anything, you need to know statistics as well and understand the theory of statistics as well. So understand those analysis, and then you can use. With R, the good thing is the more you use it in other software, so you can just put the like SPSS, you'll just put your data sets, you will just say to calculate a regression or something, it will just give you the output. But here you have to write each and every step, and that will help you to clear the concept as well. So that's a good thing about using R. On all the functions and scripts are there, like GitHub. So if you go to GitHub, all the scripts are there. Or anything else? If not, then Anjali, maybe you can like just conclude the session and share the feedback form.
Absolutely. Just give me a second while I get the link.
Mhm. My pleasure, Paul. Like, I hope these 2 days it was useful for you guys. The main aim was to make people more comfortable with the R language. So, because we are completely volunteer based organization, we keep the session absolutely free for anyone to join.
So, thank you so much, Shruti. That was a very fun and hands-on session. And you did definitely clear a lot of questions that people had. And this is just the first part of our multiple sessions that we have planned for all of you. And based on the feedback that you give us, we'd really be able to assess what worked in our session and what didn't, and what you'd like to see. So please do give us the feedback from the form. And we'll send it to you via email as well in case you happen to miss it. And for any other further queries, you can always reach out to the same email address if you happen to face any roadblocks with your code. And any one of us from the team would respond and will help you get to solving it or getting to the method to solving it as soon as possible. So thank you so much for your time this afternoon, Shruti, and everybody else. And we hope to see you again soon. Signing off is our lady. Oh, we have a question.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Generalized mixed model is a form of regression only. So definitely you can do um, any kind of GLM as well, uh, generalized mixed model as well. So yeah, you can, and it should be, it's there. Like we can later maybe conduct more sessions on more hardcore analysis. This is just the basic one. So you can
Yeah.
do all. There is no limit to the like whatever analysis exists from regression to Bayesian, anything, ML, AI. People have developed AI algorithms as well in ours. So yeah.
Thank you, Shruti. And this is Our Ladies Bangalore chapter. So do keep a lookout for our sessions and feel free to join them. And we'd definitely love to see you at them.
Mm.
Thank you. So I think we can stop for today.
Yeah, I hope they have filled up the feedback form.
I've added
Mm.
it to the chat.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll
Uh,
send it to them via email as well.
okay. All right. Thanks, Anjali.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.